Good morning, evening, or afternoon, whichever one's going on for you at this current point in time. Today, I'm currently at a bathroom. Not at a bathroom, but in a bathroom. If we look behind the toilet, we have our water heater. And it's the perfect time for us to talk about the transfer pumps. We're talking about the RYOBI today. This is the brushless RYOBI transfer pump. Full size, 18 volt. And yes, you heard that correctly. Brushless. The older ones, they aight, but this one is supposed to be better. Inside there is a window to let you know that your flow is going the way it should. And if there's anything caught in there, you will be able to see it. So, the reason I wanted this for my own application is because the people that decided to take care of the plumbing here when they first built this apartment was to put it behind a wall. This is powered, by the way. It's an electric water heater, and the plug is here. Now, if you back up, it's partially behind the toilet. So in order to remove this water heater in the future, if it needed to be replaced, would be to remove the toilet, cut the wall. If it was me personally, I would have built it this way, resected the electrical, and had it, here closer to the sink. But you know what? Can't really say. All I can say is shark bite, shark bite, shark bite, shark bite, shark bite, shark bite, shark bite. You would think we're filming a sequel to Jaws. It's crazy, but shark bites are good. I mean, this thing is about 10 years old and there's absolutely not a drop, not a leak, not anything. So I always like to poke fun, but shark bites are fine. That's what happens when water keeps dripping, dripping, dripping in one spot. It starts ripping away at whatever's under it. Now, if you're on a first floor, it might not be too big of a deal, but when you're in the second, third, fourth, fifth floor, it starts to make your neighbors not very happy. I'm going to be opening up that TPR, filling this, and then using the transfer pump in a real world situation, tossing it to either the toilet or the sink. It's just any kind of drain. Also to make sure if there's any sediment in here, this hasn't been maintained ever, so we can wash out the sediment through the TPR and also fish in a camera to see what the quality of the heater is at this point. Now it does come with a 4-foot coiled hose with standard hose fittings on either end, but it also comes with a filter that does have a friction fit over the threads. Instead of threading in, it's just a rubber fitting that goes over. So that's going to get tossed into the bucket. This other side will be connected to the pump. Now on the pump, it does have an inlet side that does have a sticker here that lets you know inlet, just in case you didn't know. I'm going to thread it on, be very careful. Unfortunately, even though it does have a bit of a metal body, these threads seem to be very, very plastic. Now, it is connected here. However, the output side does have the thread so that you can add a hose if it needs to be in a longer distance. However, I'm just going to be tossing it up so that we can toss it straight into the toilet. Now, before I start the actual pump, there's an on and off. You have speeds of high, medium, and low. There is timers for 5, 10, and 15 minutes. So depending on what you need, after these times, it will automatically shut off. And from what it says, it will also shut off if it notices that the pump is running dry. So tool protection, very important. Next, we're going to get that TPR valve out. Apologies, but it's right behind the hot. So I'm going to try to sneak in these pliers and get a bite on it. Next, we're going to hook up our camera. It is waterproof, don't worry. And we're going to check inside the tank and see what kind of condition it's in. Next, I'm going to empty the tank fully just to see what the capability of the tool is, and that's all there is to it. I'm also going to set it to a 5-minute timer just to see if the timer is keeping time. Now, to be clear, yes, this is a dirty job. Use gloves if, it's not your bathroom. But this tank, this is just a sediment that's sitting in the bottom of the tank. I'm not crazy worried about it. But sometimes you're going to see chunks of rock, chunks of mineral, sediment, anything that might be in your water, whatever's suspended or, starting to build up like a biofilm inside. It happens. Make sure your hose, keep your stuff clean in case you're doing this for somebody else, right? But as you saw, that water, not so clean. You want to be doing this until your water is running clean from your transfer pump, so you know that nothing's left in your tank. As far as the heating element, it looks a little rusted, but after 10 years, what can you expect? It is currently 12:30 in the morning. I realize I am editing this video and I did not film an outro. So thank you so much for watching. What do you think about the RYOBI brushless transfer pump? Are you going for the Milwaukee one? Are you team green? Whichever way, please don't stick this in a place where there's a lot of rocks and gravel without the filter. Some people do that. You're going to screw your warranty with RYOBI, and Home Depot or wherever you order it from probably won't take it back either. So be very careful, be mindful, and above all, work smart.